Adobe Express is a range of tools that can be used to create very effective social media, video, photo and print campaigns for your marketing team. We're just going to have a quick look at the overview of it and see what can be done and what problems it does solve. Well, basically it solves the problem of how to create effective social media and print content, how to keep all your assets in one place, how to keep your branding consistent, and how to use AI to enhance and help you sell or promote or advertise whatever your business is. So we're going to just take a quick look at the power that's in behind this. So you open up with this interface, what do you want to make? It has template after template after template for all the videos, Insta stories, posts, reels, YouTube, and you can edit, use any of these templates and keep them and reuse them. You can put your own logos and branding on top of them and everything will work seamlessly, and it gives you the option, once you have all your social media posts, you can use a very powerful scheduling in here to put them out through your own social channels. So we'll just go back to the interface. So the social media, we've basically covered that. It has all the templates you can create from scratch, browse templates. Video, again, your standard video size, mobile video sizes, social video. It'll take the pain out of having to resize everything and keep different versions of different files. They're all here in the one place. Trim videos, resize the video again for different platforms, for different specifications. Edit video, merge videos, crop the video again to size, convert to GIF, and then using AI you can animate from audio, which it's useful, but I didn't find any use for it. Convert your video, like if you're on iPhones, convert to MP4 so you can share more widely, and you put captions on the videos, which is a very powerful tool in itself. The photo, you have the full power of Photoshop in here. You can use AI to remove background if you want to promote a product shot and put it onto a post. You can take the background out, convert to different formats, which can be useful for cross-platform. Again, crop and resize images. And then we're into the AI fields now. Text to image is a marvelous bit of invention where you describe what the picture you want it to be, and then the AI will produce a picture. The more detail, the better the results. But we can go into that in a little while as well. And then moving on, we have generative fill. That's where you have a hybrid of your own real world photograph, and you can overlay and get other things put into this photograph. It's very useful with product shots rather than having to reshoot. You can put different elements in, and we'll have a look at that in a little while as well. So a photo templates, all the Facebook profile covers, these are templates you can add and edit as you like, and very powerful. You've access to Adobe stock photos as well. And again, you have the LinkedIn profile cover, YouTube, and if you want desktop corporate stuff. But it's a really powerful range of tools within the photo document. You can create anything and use it for print media. It outputs to PDF, and there are again a whole host of templates available, and you can start from scratch as well. And then the marketing, there's a range, very logo creation, we'll have a look at that. You can create your own content, posters in standard sizes for print and media, brochures, infographics, web banners. Now this enables you to get very effective results with little or no background knowledge of graphic design. But having said that, they will teach you if you want to learn. There's a wealth of tutorials and help and backup, so there's a good community, and you can generally find what you're looking to know. And it's not as complex as having to learn Photoshop or Premiere Pro, but the output will be just as effective, if not more so, because it takes less time and you're not going to the expense. So here's one of them. If somebody wants just to get familiar, have a wee look at that. But you can see they're all well written, logically written, and assume no prior knowledge of graphic design or web design. So again, all the topics are covered there, and anything that you really want to know you can find there. So one of the biggest questions will be, how much is this? So Adobe Express, there's a free version and there's a premium version. The free version gets you in the game. Some of the highlights of 25 generative, that's for text to image creation. You can use the drag and drop video photo creation, like remove background, edit PDFs. There's thousands of templates. That's on the free version. And as well as that, they give you 5 gigabytes cloud storage, which you can do a lot with. And you can collaborate with others in real time. We'll go into that in a little minute. And then everything in the free plan and more. Even for people who are into social media, video, photo creation, depending on if you already have Adobe plan, depending on the specific plan is likely included in it. But like I use it myself, as opposed to having to open up Photoshop, having to open up Premiere and Illustrator. It's just that makes it so much easier. You can set up a template, very effective, and you've access to all the fonts, and there's 100 gigabyte of storage on your Adobe account, so that can be very useful for those more experienced or working in a team or just wanting that really, really useful centralized way to keep content creation all in one place, and you have access to all your brand kit with logos, colors, fonts for consistency. Logo, and we're going to have a wee browse of the templates. So we're going to create a scenario where we have a little bakery and we're going to create a logo for them, and then in a little while we're going to create a promotional video to let everybody know that our Christmas Yule logs will be on sale shortly. So we'll look for a bakery logo. Right, maybe that one. So what's on screen now is the logo as created as a template. So I'm just going to increase that, and there we have it. And we're going to call ourselves honey buns. And you see it automatically takes care of to set up the circular text, and it just makes everything so much easier than having to and we're not in sunny Las Vegas, we're in Greenbank. And again, with a few controls you can center that. We can increase if we want that to be font to be larger. And there we have basically a logo. We have font choices here. We'll just leave it as is. You have access to all the fonts, Adobe fonts, and access to more if you need. You can install them. The text layout. So the full sort of Illustrator type text creation and manipulation. So I'm just going to pull that down a wee bit. And then if we're happy with that, we would save it at that stage. We also have the choice of pulling in swatches of colour, which is a really useful thing to have. We try this one, try that one. Again, you're not stuck to any particular colour. Some are a little bit too bright, some a little bit. I suppose we want to change. Right. So the background colour, just going to go for a custom, something a bit warm. So again, anybody into graphic design, you can do it this way. Just really go for a black fill. So you've really quick and easy access to a range of effects. Custom, I might choose something like that. But when you are happy, you can save that then. Yeah, you can save that. We're just going to rename up here. Honey buns. So we'll call it 3. So that's saved. And we'll come across that in a little while. And you also have the option to download it and save it on your own desktop or your own system, and it's also will be here just in your stuff. So we're going to go back. We have that done. Now we want to create a video. So I'm going to create from scratch. And in this scenario, we're going to create a small short video for honey buns, and we're going to be detailing when our Yule logs are going to be available. So I'm just going to search. This is Adobe stock library. I'm going to search for videos. Just type chocolate cake, and it'll bring up a range of shorts. I'm going to use this as a background. Yeah, that's a good one there. So again, that's in the video editor. That's just playing in a loop, and that can be our background. And it's 10 seconds. If we want to increase, we just duplicate and make it longer. So now we have that video in place, we're going to add some text. So it just comes up with some placeholder text. We're going to call it Yule logs. So at the minute the text is black. All we have to do to change that is just refer to a different, we're going to use a different font. It holds the recent fonts that we used, so we'll use that slab. We're going to come down to fill. We'll just use white for this recommendation. And then we can have an outline on that. Again, go to custom, red, sort of Christmassy. And we can dictate how thick the outline is. So, if we wanted to animate in, we can have it drop. So just have a look what that's like. So, if you want to edit this, maybe put it in capitals, we can do so. We can make the font bigger. And it's also making recommendations of fonts. And I just think we'll stick with this for the time being. Again, we can move that wherever we want. And if we just have a wee play of the animation. It bounces in. So it's done with the text. So we'll make sure that's centered. Yep. And we can maybe increase duration. So then that's one layer of text. Yeah, so we're going to add some more text. Again, let's default it to the black. We'll just make that a little bit bigger. And we're going to say December 1st. Take that down. And we can again change the colour. So we're going to put in a really nice Christmas green. and we can set an outline for that. A bit of white. And we'll do an animation on this as well. Right. And we're going to have that bounce up. So we have our little animation. If we want to, we can have that appear on a later. This is more into Premiere Pro video editing, so it'll give you a quite effective so you just pull that across and just see how it looks. So that's playing New Logs, December 1st. So maybe that's going on a little while. You want to change the graphics, so that comes in, then you want that to maybe disappear. So you can pull that off. And then again with the December, we can take that off and shorten it. So it's just a bit of playing about with this, just like any other video editor. There you are. Some stock on, you've got a wee info in it. We're just going to add some more detail. And we'll just name it New Log Trailer. So next we want to, if we want to add our logo, we have our stuff here. You can have brands and libraries, so we have a little one made, honey buns. So we're going to place the logo. And then there's a couple of adjustments I'm just going to make on this, so we can go in. We'll just use a different, just to get it to stick out on this background. So there we have it. So we have our logo in the way, but just to show you we can get around this. So we just want to move this up then. So it's just in a very short time, we have a very powerful video creation setup. So if you wanted to add some more effects, we can start to play around with some Christmas textures. I'm just going to say icing. Icing cake. I'm going to click loose. I'm going to give different number styles, embellished, pencil sketch, neon. And I'm just going to try realistic and then generate. So it's giving you a couple of options. Different icing, if you like that. So that's now in the text. So it's just AI. So we're going to fill in something at the end here. I'm just going to shrink that down, and then we have our artwork ready, maybe from a photo shoot or from the stock photos, or these ones were generated using AI. So there's a yellow cake, which was created in AI. So I'm just going to add that one. I'll pull it down so it's only on screen for a shorter time. Add a transition. I'm just going to do this resolve, proliferation. There we go. And if I want to add another one, again, and those images were created in AI. I can just test it. So there we have, I just created a short video from nothing. Probably still a little bit long, so we can pull this back and get the transition overlaid from one video to the other. And that's probably still a bit long. So again, all in one platform, you have the full power of both Photoshop, Premiere Pro, Illustrator, and generative AI to create very effective promotional material with very little outlay and very little effort. Oh, there's another thing we're going to do it the next time, but we invite collaborators, publish to web or scheduled post. You can put it onto any of these socials straight from here, or you can download MP4, yeah, 1080, and have the option for 4K if you want. And then once that's downloaded, you can either edit it further or share it the traditional way. So there we have it. Quite easy to learn. There's nothing really any mistakes you can do, and it's very, very effective, even for people experienced with it. Please have a look at it because it's all in one place, and it's a lot of tools, very powerful, and they'll do what you want very quickly. So I hope that wasn't too long, and talk to you soon. Bye.
Well, thanks very much, Cahill, and thank you to you for watching our inaugural Wednesday webcast, the first of 11 that we're doing, supported by Connected AI. Wasn't there lots of learning in that? I really, really enjoyed it. I've been using this piece of software for about a month now, and more recently I've started to play around with the AI generative content. I was explaining to Cahill that I created a mountain bike scene for a glamping site there using AI, which was really, really interesting. So there are multiple tools with this, and I guess what I really like about this piece of software is it's very, very easy to understand. Now, Cal outlined a number of great things, really, really useful. He came up with a company, Honey Buns, in Newry in the Greenbank, and then they come up with the idea of creating a Yule Logs video. Fantastic, and you saw how relatively easy to do this. Now, Cahill is a coder, has many skills I don't have, but yet I was able to follow that very, very easy. So, obviously, you can access, you're watching this on demand, so we are going to have 11 in total. The next one is 2 weeks' time, and I'm going to be giving an introduction to screen recording using ScreenPal. I might also include a couple of other ones. I use Loom, and there's one or two others that might be of interest, but mainly I'm using ScreenPal, and that is very useful for anyone who's demonstration videos. Great way of communicating to your team. Then in 3 weeks' time, Wednesday, so that's the 29th of November, then on the 6th of December, I'm heading down to the Ireland Travel Adventure Conference in Dublin next week, and I'll be giving feedback on that. More of interest, I suppose, to the tourism and hospitality teams. And then my colleague Caroline McKendry was at Hospitality Exchange, and she's going to be sharing some learnings from that. Cal is back with you on the 20th of December for Adobe Express Part 2. And then that leads us in, that was really part one of our webcast series, leads us into part 2 after Christmas, when my colleagues from food and engineering, Rachel and Lydia and James and Ryan and then Mark from IT will be picking up the rest of the webinar, of the webcast series. So If you have any questions, you can get in touch with us at betterbusinesses at src.ac.uk, and we look forward to seeing you in the next webcast. So for now, thank you very much.